Well, here we are, a new pen from TWSBI, and a remarkable new pen from TWSBI. This is the TWSBI Precision. Now, as I think probably some of us know, Precision is the name of a line of pencils that TWSBI have been doing for some years, and very attractive they are, but they've not done a fountain pen before, and this is it. The main sort of style influence from the pencils, I think, is probably the clip, as you can see there, which is very reminiscent of the clip on the pencils. But what's different, I think, is the material, and the material is called gunmetal, or they call the finish gunmetal. What it actually is brushed aluminium, and very attractive it is too. So let's get the cap off and just have, first of all, a fairly good look at it. I'm going to try and bring it in fairly close. There we go, and try and get into focus here, and there we are. You can see the finish there, and you can see the texture, and it really is quite remarkable. I didn't realise that brushing aluminium could produce this sort of finish. It is absolutely glorious. There we are. So let's hear it for brushed aluminium. Right, we'll again struggle with focus. Here we go. Back in, isn't that lovely? Good. Okay then, now, style points. The nib is, surprise, surprise, concealed under the cap. And let's just have a quick look at this, because I like doing close-ups of nibs, because they are, of course, the business end of the pen. And it is, of course, the classic Jovo steel nib. Smoothest of the smooth, and firmest of the firm, I would say. So if you like a smooth, firm nib, TWSBI are the pens for you. They're also the pens for you if you like fairly sophisticated technology, which, let's face it, piston fillers are, at a very reasonable price. You can see the various features. So we've got nib, we've got an ink window, see how much ink you've got left. Again, a bit of a design crossover from the classic. We have here the two little rubber rings that enable you to post the cap securely. When they first brought out the classic, I think there was some criticisms that you couldn't post, and what TWSBI always do when they get criticism is respond to it, and they did on that occasion. So there we go. Here's the piston. Let's just have a quick look at that. There we go, trying to stay in focus, and here we are. That will, I'm not going to fill it, obviously. I mean, that's ridiculous. I'm also not going to do a write test with it, because if you know, I suspect most people have a fairly good idea what these feel like, what the writing is like. It is, as I say, extremely smooth, absolutely wonderful, and pretty firm nib. So there we go. What more to say apart from the fact they do seem to be flying out at the moment. And I'm not surprised. They're priced around 70 quid. Historically, in 5 or 10 years' time, when you hear this video, you might find they cost something different, but that's about it for the moment. Engineering, you know, just as brilliant as TWSBI engineering always is, and I think making these out of this brushed aluminium is an absolute stunner, actually. I mean, you've really got an extraordinarily nice looking pen, with sophisticated technology that's going to cost you a great deal more from any other manufacturer, let's face it. Again, in terms of the package, it's the usual exciting wholemeal TWSBI packaging. There we go. Let's just zoom out a little bit if we can. There we go. And inside it, well, you get the normal exciting TWSBI stuff. Here we go. There was a pen in here, honest. Here we are. I'm trying to work around the camera stand here, which is always good fun. Let's just tip this out. So that tells you what the pen is on the bottom there. Here we are. We've got the packaging here. And underneath, I'm sure you have the normal TWSBI accoutrement. Yes, you have. So you'll see we've got a spanner, for those of you inclined to take it to pieces. And whoops, I just managed to switch the camera off while I was recording. I was saying you've got the spanner and the silicone grease, and I think recommending that you have a look at the many videos online that will tell you how to put the pen back together if you decide to take it to bits. So here we go. I really am impressed by this. I'm always impressed by TWSBI. They're really good pens at a really good price. Here we go. Let's have one last look before I bid a fond farewell to you. Let's get that absolutely right. So there you have it, the TWSBI Precision fountain pen. It's a beauty.